Hey guys, if you haven't already, give the video a like, subscribe to my channel. This is a what if series and I'll be doing more down the road, so stay tuned and thanks for watching. Hey guys, and welcome back to What If Deku Was a Saiyan Part 6. Alright, so I have some explaining to do. So the reason why it took me so long as per se to unleash, upload this per se what if. So let's say this. It took me a while to upload this what if because I got lazy. That's the excuse. I got lazy and I was gonna upload, but then I just decided to just go to sleep. So anyway, I'm gonna start doing more uploads for you guys. Now that I'm at 100K, my only goal now is to get past, not 100K. Why do I keep saying that? You get the gist. But now that I'm at 1,000 subscribers, my only goal now is to get to 100K subscribers. 10,000 subscribers is a milestone. 5,000 subscribers is a milestone, but that's not the milestones that I'm looking for. If I reach those milestones, I'll be doing like special sub videos for those milestones, but it's a big ass sub special that I want to do when I really do hit 100K subscribers. That's the goal that I'm hitting for. That's the goal that I'm shooting for, and nothing's gonna stop me from reaching that goal. But I'm taking up too much of you guys' time, so let's get into the what if story. So we left off from the USJ battle arc with Deku defeating the Nomu and Tomura Shigaraki and Kurogiri. They're leaving. Now we're getting into the battle with the USJ Sports Festival. Well, yes, the USJ Sports Festival. So, with that, Shoto Aizawa comes into the classroom and he tells everyone to start getting prepared for the USJ Sports Festival. And everyone, to their excitement, gets ready. Well, Katsuki, he goes to with All Might to train his One For All power, basically saying that the next 2 weeks that he's going to train One For All so that he can put more power output and obviously be somewhat of a rival towards Deku. Deku goes into the room, well, for his training regimen, he goes into the room of spirit and time, and he also keeps his eyes on Todoroki, because Todoroki did walk over to Deku and declared to Deku that he's stronger than him. And Deku, as confident as he is, he smiled at Todoroki. He's not confident, he's more of like a Goku attitude. He smiled at Todoroki and said to Todoroki, you really think you're better? So that means you can put up a fight. You're strong, aren't you? And Todoroki goes to say, yes, I'm very strong. I'm stronger than you. And Deku just gets excited. If he wanted to, he would like to fight Todoroki right now, but he knows that he can't use it in school, or Shoto Aizawa might say something, or he might just get detention or something like that. So he says, all right, Shoto Aizawa. Not Shoto Aizawa. Imagine that. All right, Todoroki. If what you say is true, if you say that you're stronger than me, then let's have a nice, hard battle. Let's have a battle that's so amazing that both of us are at our last end. And Todoroki goes to say, indeed, and walks away. So Deku, he meets up with Ochaku. And Ochaku, she goes to train with Deku. Both of them go to train as their training become like, them training together becomes far and far more and more like, you obviously see them training a lot together. So when Deku and Ochaku, they enter the room of spirit and time, they stayed in there for at least a week. And it didn't age them, because if you stayed in there like that, I can imagine what age they'd come out with. But it didn't age them, so that's the only lead way I'm taking off of that. So it didn't age them, but they stayed in there for a week, and they came out and got an impressive power boost to their base power and everything else like that. And Deku's coming out with a few secrets that he hasn't unveiled yet. He also taught Ochaku a bunch of techniques, while Ochaku, when she was fighting against Deku, she went all out and pushing Deku to Super Saiyan 2. And while Ochaku has now access to some of her awakened and untapped potential, she's now on par with Deku at Super Saiyan 2. And Deku's surprised at this. He's going full power. She managed to beat Deku within an inch of his life. And Deku told her that, like Deku told her, listen, we're training. I want you to go all out on me. Do not hold back, even if you need to beat me to the brink of death. I know that sounds like a bit cruel in My Hero Academia, because some of the villains in there, you would expect nothing less of that. I don't know if that makes sense, but I know that sounds cruel for Chaku is what I meant. I know that sounds cruel for her, but these are both fighters, and I'm putting the Dragon Ball Z perspective into this what if. So with that, Deku ate a senso bean, and when he got up, yes, senso beans, and when he got up, he felt like his power just like was massive. He never felt anything like this before. And Deku said, so when I'm on the brink of death, I feel like I just came back stronger. So what is this called? My mom once told me that when a Saiyan's on the brink of death, when they get like revived or healed, they get a huge boost to their power. So when Deku, he turned straight into Super Saiyan 2, and now the battle with Ochaku versus Deku goes into commence. Like they're battling, they're training hard, learning new techniques and everything. And so the week is up, and Deku basically said, I want to spend the next week training by myself and see where I can go from there, or just spend the next week relaxing. Because Deku came out of that with a lot of new techniques that he trained in there, and Ochaku the same thing, as her strength made a huge increase to her base power. As for Deku's like super moves and super attacks, basically all his attacks and ki blast energies is green, keeping theme to Deku's green lightning and stuff like that, or blue lightning, whatever you want to put it, but I'm gonna say green lightning. Anyway, his super Detroit blast is an attack that is so similar to the super Kamehameha. And Deku, he changed up his gi. Yes, I'm going to change up his outfit. So he changed up his outfit, and it was more resembler to Yamcha's outfit. Like, so you see how Yamcha's outfit looks? So imagine that green with like a red belt, and the shoes, they are just black. But like he has that kind of outfit now, and he has like green gloves, like green to like color of his hair. And so he has that kind of style outfit. So that's his outfit ready. We're now past the 2 weeks mark, as everyone is getting ready for the sports festival. And Katsuki, Midnight asks Katsuki Bakugo to come to the stage. While all the classes are in the area, Katsuki goes to the stage, and he declares that his power, with the training that he did, he now has the power to become the first place, take first place of the USJ Sports Festival. And while he's doing that, he's keeping his eye soared on Deku. Yes, he's keeping his eye soared on Deku. And Deku's just smiling at Bakugo, saying, you look like you want to fight me the most. Deku just thought to himself. So as the USJ Sports Festival is getting ready to begin and all that kind of stuff, Deku's just getting ready, getting all the stretches out and all that kind of stuff. And he's confronted by All Might, who comes out of nowhere and says, young Midoriya, so in this battle, I want to tell you something. Young Bakugo has proven to be exponential in his training. He has now mastered at least 85% of One For All. And Deku's eyes widen. Wow, 85%? Just that fast? Jesus Christ, Katsuki. He might be that along with his explosion quirk, that might give me a battle that I was looking for. So what, do you not think that Endeavor's son could give you a battle? How do you know about that, All Might? Well, I kept my eye on you, young Midoriya. I'm very observant. So with that, All Might noticed, yeah, he's observant. He noticed that Deku and Todoroki have a bit of tension and rivalry towards each other, with Todoroki declaring that he is going to beat Deku and saying that he's stronger than him. Oh yeah, we'd love to see that. So, the first part of the race, as Midnight explained, is the obstacle race. She would go to explain the preliminaries, and it's a 4 kilometer race with Izuku. Now everything started, and Shoto Todoroki. I haven't even got into the gist of what Shoto Todoroki can do. Just know that he is somewhat similar to the area of Cell. If that is explanation enough. So, with that, Deku is just punching through robots, kicking them, karate chopping them in the neck, just basically bulldozing through robots. And he rushes to the bridge, which he just floats right across. With that, Bakugo does the same, so does Todoroki, and these three are neck and neck. With Deku having like a medium advantage over them. Bakugo instantly powers up to at least 30% of One For All, seeming as if he didn't want to go full on 85%. He didn't want to go all out. Now Todoroki, he's serious too. So while Deku's just slightly, not slightly, he's like mildly in front of them. Bakugo and Todoroki, they're keeping up with him, so they're not lost. Like they're not behind. They're not behind at all. So Deku with an explosion of green air, and you see this like greenish aura comes around him, and Deku goes to yell out Kaioken ×3, and he shoots straight across the minefield, and all the mines just blow up as Deku's just leaving Katsuki and Todoroki in his dust as he's running for the gate. And Shoto Todoroki, he uses his ice and speeds up as Bakugo powers up to at least 65% of One For All, and all three of them, Shoto Todoroki and Bakugo, tied while Deku came in first place. Now we get to the cavalry battle with Deku. He's stretching, cracking his neck and everything. He says, "Oh, so this is the next thing." So all we have to do with this battle right here is basically steal headbands and I'm the writer, as Midnight would go to explain. So all the teams are searching for their opponents as Ochaku, she comes over to Deku and says, "Hey, Deku, would you like to be my partner?" And Deku says yes, as him and Ochaku fist bump. They would go to find Tenya Ida, their friend, but Tenya Ida would decline Deku, saying that, "No, I do not want to. I do see you as a friend, Midoriya, don't get me wrong, but I also see you as a rival, somebody I have to prove myself to, somebody I have to beat, somebody I have to know that I'm not in the background or in the dust of." As Tenya Ida walk away and say, "I'm sorry, but I have to decline your offer." And Deku would look around as he said, "Okay, well, what about you? What's your name again?" And she would go to look at Deku and say, "Oh, my name is Mei Hatsumi." And Mei Hatsumi would join Deku's team along with Fumukage Tokoyami. Well, I'm just going to call him Tokoyami. Tokoyami. So that completes Team Midoriya. So off bat, everyone in the preliminary, as it starts, the cavalry battle starts, and all the teams are designed like they're going after Deku. They're going right after Deku, and in an instant, all these teams are trying to get the headband of Deku as Deku's dodging them, but little to their surprise, Deku is snatching off their headbands relatively fast, because he still has Kaioken. Well, he powered down to Kaioken ×2, but he still has Kaioken active, and this green is like aura is just radiating over his body as all the teams like Katsuki, he rushes over to Deku, but Katsuki instantly gets blitzed by Netero. Yeah, the asshole with the copy quirk. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. Yeah, but he instantly gets blitzed by Netero, and Netero was copying all the quirks. He was copying Injuro's quirk, and he was copying Bakugo's explosion quirk, but Bakugo thought to himself, well, since he has a copy quirk, and he can basically copy us, he can basically copy all quirks, I know a quirk that you cannot copy. As Bakugo just said this, he reeled his fist back and said, "New Hampshire, smash!" and pushed Netero away, basically taking back the headband that Netero took from Bakugo. And now that Netero was out of the picture, because that knocked Netero out, that basically knocked the writer out. So now that Netero is out of the picture, Bakugo is now focused on Deku, and so is Todoroki and his team. So with that, Tenya Ida tells everyone to hold on as Tenya Ida activated his reciprocal burst and speeds at Deku. Deku sees this, and as Todoroki was trying to reach for his headband, Deku instantly moves out of the way as Shoto Todoroki's fingers just slide right across Deku's face. And Deku says to Todoroki, "Nice try. Even Tenya Ida wouldn't be fast enough to dodge my Even Tenya Ida wouldn't be able to surprise me. My reflexes are on par." Well, not on par. His reflexes are high enough to notice something like that coming. I mean, this is a trained martial artist we're talking about. So something like that is not gonna basically catch him off guard. So with that, Team Todoroki, they gathered their headbands. Team Bakugo, they gathered their headbands. And now these three teams are facing each other, getting ready for a final clash, getting ready for a final all-out attack. And with that, Deku, Todoroki, Bakugo, all the teams just rush at each other before the cavalry battle comes to an end, with Midoriya placing first, Todoroki placing second, and Bakugo placing third. All their teams placed first, second, and third. So now we're entering the battle of the tournament battle. And Todoroki, he goes to ask Midoriya for a private talk. Midoriya puts his hands in his pockets and walk over to Todoroki with his foot propped up against the wall, and he leans on the wall asking Todoroki, "Yeah, what's up?" So with that, Todoroki goes to look at Deku and he says, "Do you have any affiliation with All Might?" And Deku goes to say, "Yeah, he's the one that trained me. He trained me very hard and rigorously." And Shoto goes to look at Deku with a piercing glare and says, "That's more than enough reason to tell you that I have another quirk called fire. I'm half fire and half ice. I basically inherited my mom's power and my dad's power. So basically you could say I have two quirks. Anyway, I will use only my ice to beat you, seeming as if that's all I need to fight against someone like you." And Deku just scratches his head, and then he lets out a little laugh and looks at Todoroki with a smile and says, "You're not ever going to get anywhere if you want to live using like half of your power. I never got anywhere using half my power. I mean, I always look to an opponent and test their abilities out before I fight against them, but I've never half-assed a fight. I mean, I probably was holding back, and I do that a lot sometimes, but I don't think you're just going to win against me with just using half your power. You need to use your full power, Todoroki." And Todoroki looked at Deku and says, "I will not use my full power. I will not use my fire. I will beat you with my ice. And it's enough talk." As Todoroki walks away, and Deku says, "What's with this guy?" And then the tournament battle begins. So now we're commencing into the tournament battle. And let's get this one out of the way. Mei Hatsumi versus Tenya Ida. Tenya Ida instantly wins that one because Mei Hatsumi was only just using her technology, trying to see if she could upgrade Tenya Ida's quirk, and then she disqualified herself. So yeah, that's enough said. And then the next one is Izuku versus Shinso. And that battle basically goes the same way as it does in the original anime, except for Deku was warned by Mashiro saying that Shinso's quirk has something to do with mind control. So with that, sorry for that, I could clear my throat. But so with that, Deku's just entering the tournament and he's jumping back and forth. He's excited, just like Goku did when he was going against Broly, as he was jumping up and warming up. And he got into a fighting stance and rushed at Shinso before Shinso could even say anything, and pumped Shinso dead in the chest and sending Shinso flying out of the ring, hitting the stands, creating a crater. And Deku just goes to look at himself and say, "Oops, I did not mean to do that." And that's all I have for today, guys. I'm sorry, I know it's short. It might be short, but this is pretty much a long video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Some of you, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because the next part I'm going to be releasing is the battle with Todoroki and the battle with Bakugo and all per se and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to see some pretty interesting battles in that What If. So without any further ado, you guys have a good day, a good night, and you already know the deal. Plus Ultra! Good night, guys.